Do cops suffer from PTSD? That is the question today. The answer is yes. They suffer from PTSD. There is no other. That's the answer. Look, this is going to be the shortest video ever. Last night was explosive on Rice Krispies. Channel last night. Huge. It's coming from the mother hen itself that they suffer from PTSD, and you can see the trigger points in them, and certain people can see the trigger points in them. It is now coming out. I have never been more happier in my life. This is important, okay? You must know, hold on, I'm doing some chores here, right? You must know that when a cop suffers from PTSD, it puts the whole force at risk, and they need to know this. They don't want to lose their job. They don't want to get kicked out. They don't want to lose their firearm, so they don't acknowledge it. But look, you have to understand, society, us being what we are, we're losing. If this was the 3-minute rant to the mayor, what I would say to the mayor is, the guys that we're there to help you weed out the bad ones, the ones that get triggered. Now, getting triggered, anybody can get triggered, right? But there's something different when you see horrific things all day for a job. It enters into PTSD mode. You're on high alert. It means your reactions are going to be heightened. You're going to act in a manner that is not acceptable by law. So if a cop is willing to break the law to stay safe, what does that mean? Right? Shoot. This is really hard to do. I'm trying to get you guys so that I can. What does it mean when a cop suffers from PTSD? It means they're going to continue on doing what they're doing. Until we get this problem under control, we can never move forward to the next problem. The problem that they have PTSD is so huge that it will not be overlooked by auditors. But only the auditors that suffer from PTSD themselves. Only the people on the inside, right? We need people like Rice Krispie. We need people like the ex-police, the ex-Navy, the ex-military. We need them to denounce and call out these videos for what they are. They're PTSD freakouts, boys and girls. That's what they are. You're not going to tell me anything that tells me anything, that there's anything different going on here. It is what it is. Nobody wants a PTSD freakout on their force. At the end of this, they will all be gone. They will we will continue highlighting those PTSD freakouts. You're not going to get me to say it any other way. Look, at first he made no sense, clowned around, beat around the bush, and talked about me, and I. But when we got to the good stuff, when we got to the meat and potatoes of the facts of what he does, he seen the PTSD freakout once you put the video in front of him. He said that was clearly a PTSD freakout on the side of the road. He said he is not a clinical doctor. That is not his diagnosis. But within a definitive, if he has PTSD, you can see people. You can analyze the footage. Why do we film? To analyze the footage later. But what we need is when we're analyzing the footage, we have to have a guy on the panel that knows what he's talking about. We have to keep the topic centered on him analyzing that video because that's what he's there for. Now, that's not what he was there for, right? You're telling me, no, you're full of it. But look, we're already on 5 minutes. That's my rant for the day. Understand, you can only, we can only continue forward we can only go in a right direction if we know what's wrong. We must fix what's wrong and we must move forward. We must get them out of their job. No, it must happen. There's no, we have this to fail, and if we fail, what's going to happen is your brothers, your sisters are going to get beat, hurt, and tackled by these people suffering with PTSD. This is what I said when I got tackled on the ground. And what I want you guys to do is continue realizing if you suffer from PTSD, we need you holding a camera. We need you. We want you. I don't want anybody else. The auditing, I want you. I want you. I want that guy that's sitting there saying I'm paralyzed. I want that guy that said I just came back from Afghanistan. I want you on my panel. I want you looking at the videos when I get a good video. And then I want you to analyze. Is it the auditor's fault? Is he totally out of line? Is he triggering? Is he saying triggering words? What's going on here? Or is it the officer? He flew off the handle for no reason at all. Dude said leave. He didn't leave. Boom, you're arrested. Or did somebody put hands on somebody else? And that's where it went sideways. Look, I want to hear it all. I want to hear the good, the bad, the ugly. Let me know. Let me know, man. You in the comments, if you're somebody that suffers from PTSD, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want you to come forward. I want you to sit on my panels. I want you to look at the videos from your own line of sight when I get videos. Just like Rights Crispy, man. He's got everything in a file. He breaks it down from different angles. You watch the different angles and you just pick the video apart. And you keep doing it until people learn. They learn what PTSD is. They learn how to spot it. And that's educational on both ends. No, we may not be doctors. In my opinion, we can break these videos down and we can do this. You can be smart, do smart panels. You know what? If you're out there to make problems in the community, you're gone. You're gone off these panels. You will never be allowed back on. You will be banned. You will be banned from StreamYards. You're going to get put so far away you won't even get back on a panel. Don't go off subject. Don't talk about things that don't matter. Don't talk about things that have no relevance to the case at hand of auditing, of what we do as auditors, or what we do as cop watchers or cop blockers. If you don't know what you're doing, just say you don't know what you're doing and step back. It makes no sense. I don't want to talk about apple fritters anymore. I've done that for the last year. I don't want to talk about things that make no sense at all. I can't learn anything from that. I can't get behind that. If you are a veteran and you truly suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, we need to get these people watching these videos, breaking it down. And if you can see the PTSD breakout moment, that's the facts. That's what happened. Okay? You break them down a couple times. We're going to have to go over the videos a couple times so that you grasp. I've looked at a video 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 times going, where did this cop conjure this up at? What did he say coming out of his mouth? There's only one way to figure out when and why he said what he said and why it sounded like he lied. You're going to prison if you kick me. No, I think he said, if you kick me, you're going to prison. So the two wordings that I used, there's two different meanings. The if and the if you do it, not you kicked me. You're looking for that. No, you said I kicked you. So we're arguing over here, and there's a dude's life hanging in the balance saying, I kicked an officer. I never fucking kicked no goddamn officer. But how do I trip him up on his own words and use that against him in court? That's when we're saving people. That's when we're saving lives. That's when I can save you 100 years off your sentence. But you gotta dig into them videos, your own video. You are your best advocate. You yourself attach onto the word, cling on to the words. Every word is a war in the courtroom. It's a battle. And it's not for you to defend yourself, but I'm going to tell you something. You better defend yourself with everything you have. And your lawyer better know what he's doing. If not, you fire him immediately. You say, no, that's not what he said. He said this. And if in court he does not say that's what he said, you're fired. I need a new one. Mid trial, I don't care. Anytime, boom, you're gone. Ineffective assistance to counsel, get a new one. That's my time, man. 11 minutes. I'm gonna let you go. Leaving you with some positivity today, something to think about. Have a good day.